My name is Dinesha Gates, and I'm an apostolic educator for Urshan College and Urshan Graduate School of Theology.
My name is Jen Cantrell, missionary to West Africa.
My name is Jeremy Hart.
And I'm Jamin Hart, full-time evangelist.
And this is our story. Little did we realize on Sunday, March the 15th, 2020, that the landscape of our lives would look drastically different as church as we knew it, ministry as we knew it, evangelizing as we knew it, would look very different in the days and the months ahead as we navigated this COVID pandemic. Cancellations were abundant, but even greater were the abundant blessings of God in those challenging days.
One of those unexpected blessings came to us from the Ladies Ministries Emergency Fund. Just one way your giving to Mother's Memorial makes such a huge difference. As full-time enrolled evangelist, it was such a tremendous blessing for us as we faced months of quarantine, unsure of our schedule and unsure of our income.
I am a first-generation apostolic. At the age of 13, I knew in my heart that there was more to life than what I was experiencing at home. And because of varying and at times traumatic circumstances, I fell in love with Jesus. At 13, I walked into an apostolic church for the very first time, and because of my pastor, his wonderful wife, and the wonderful ladies of the North Carolina district, I had the opportunity to pursue God and to fall deeper in love with Him. I attended ladies' conferences because of giving to Mother's Memorial and different ladies' events in our section and in our district. Because of the impact of those that have poured into me over the years, I have the pleasure of serving as the Director of Admissions for Urshan College and Urshan Graduate School of Theology. It is here where I get the privilege of pouring into so many young people like those who have poured into me have done.
In 2010, my husband and I landed in West Africa in an Islamic nation, and immediately we felt and saw the oppression, especially in the women. It wasn't very long before I met a woman named Amata, a beautiful lady in our church, and I wanted to know her story. Sadly, her family threw her out to the streets when the conversion took place. She had no home, she had no place to go, but she happened upon one of our churches, and thank God for His grace and the church family. They brought her in and they discipled her and they loved her and just helped her grow in relationship with God. As we were developing, my husband and I, with God's help, developing the work in our country, the Bible school was naturally the next phase that we wanted to bring in. As my husband and I were talking about the men and the young men that were going to be enrolled in school, I petitioned him and said, why can't Amata? Why can't we have some of these women come and be a part of the program? So she enrolled in school, was one of the highest academically in class. Now, this lady, Amata, is the women's president of our nation. It's amazing to see what God has done in her life.
Now I can say more than ever that your giving to Mother's Memorial is so much more than just donating to your favorite charity. It truly is making a difference.
The impact of Mother's Memorial is not only seen in the here and now, but it is seen and will be seen for all eternity.
It's amazing to see God's grace working in this woman's life. And it's because of Mother's Memorial. We didn't know how effective Mother's Memorial would be. I always perceived it as the appliances and heard those stories a lot through my years. But to understand that it really does go so much deeper by touching these women, to be able to have students go into these Bible schools in West Africa, it's making a difference. One by one, it's making a difference. And we're so thankful for Mother's Memorial and what it does.